So I'm walking down my local high street, going past a small newsagent's where I happened to catch the eye of exotic massage. So I pop all of my shopping into the back of my Vespa, pop the key in the exhaust, and away I go. My heart's racing because I'm excited about the thrill of having solicited sex with a complete stranger and hoping at this point that she's going to be really attractive. So I ring on the buzzer. She said, up you come, love. Look up the stairs, and all very, very positive until right at that minute I see her face. And she's quite clearly 15 to 20 years my senior, and not really as attractive as she's described herself on the phone to me. So instantly my heart kind of drops a little. I decided to go with the £40 for 20 minutes so that I can get things over and done with a lot faster than usual. As she takes her clothes off and reveals all the fading tattoos that she must have had in her 20s, which is never a nice look. She massages me with her breasts. She then decides to turn me over and is now sucking my cock. But I'm looking away as far as I can to try and distance myself. She decides to insert me into her. I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come because I'm not enjoying this. I don't find this woman attractive. So I decide to take my thoughts off somewhere else again and close my eyes and think of a smokingly hot woman on me instead, and all of a sudden I just feel that little tingle that tells me that I am going to come, and it's over. We've finished. We're done. She's climbs off me very quickly and hands me some wet wipes while we both clean ourselves up before I get dressed relatively quickly, all the time having sort of idle chit-chat about the weather and paying the bills and how the government are screwing people over. The fantasy, I guess, if I'm blatantly honest, was just to go in and have sex with a smoking hot woman, really enjoy it and feel a connection and almost to feel a bit of love. But how was I ever going to get that from paying for it? And she's asked me to come back again, and as I'm walking out the door, yeah, of course, maybe next month. But really, in my head, I'm thinking, no, absolutely not, never, ever again am I ringing this number. But I also know, as I'm climbing onto my bike and starting up the ignition, that I'll do this again. I know I'll do it again.
I fantasize about anal sex quite a lot. I imagine what it must be like. It seems attractive because it's dirty, because it's taboo. It's not the official orifice to fuck. I've phoned up people before and they said, no, we don't do anal. And there's one in the newspaper. She does A-levels, anal sex. So after work, I'm going to Paddington and I find the address and ring the doorbell. She comes to the door and she's quite petite and a friendly looking girl. So we go inside and we get undressed and she applies some lubricant. And then she crouches on the bed with her bum up in the air. She's on her knees and leaning forwards. And I push my dick into her ass. And it feels so good. And the fact that I'm inside her shithole makes me feel really so intimate with her that she's allowed me into such a private part of her body. And I feel a very exciting intimacy, even though I've never met her before. I know nothing about her personal history, but I'm inside her at such a deep level. I feel as close as I can be to another human being. And I'm stroking her back and telling her how good the experience is. I clutch her hips and I thrust into her, slowly at first and then more vigorously. And I'm feeling more and more aroused, and I know I'm going to come, and I come, and I thank her, and I think, thank you so much. It's just been so good. I mean, it's strange because I wasn't seeing her face while I was fucking her. She had her back to me, but still, there's something about her manner, the way that she welcomed me into her body, as if she understood my needs, understood what my body needed, what my cock needed, and was able to offer herself to engage with me. And so I felt really connected with her. And we hug and put my clothes on and pay her. And I never see her again.
So I'm having a few drinks in the pub and I've decided I'm going to go and see Mandy because I know she's always good. Basically, she didn't charge extra for doing it from behind. She didn't complain that I took too long. She was just friendly, and I don't want to risk going to another prostitute. So I walk up Greek Street, and it's on the corner of Bateman Street. Walk into the building, up the stairs, and knock on the door. The maid says, yeah, go on through, she's not busy. So I knock on Mandy's door. She's dressed in a tracksuit, top and bottom. I take off my clothes, lie on the bed. She takes off the tracksuit bottoms. She puts the rubber on, and then I stand up and she bends over the bed, have sex. And then after that, I usually just have a little chat with her and leave. I know now that for the women, they basically sort of turn themselves off. It's rarely enjoyable for them sexually. Just their attitude is, come on, hurry up, get it over and done with. I've had your money. That's their attitude.